So early November, and what you're looking at is my third test wall that just fell to the ground. Um, I took the front off and the two sides, and it was looking good. But I noticed it was very wet, and I know I rushed this because it's getting late in the season. I was concerned that the wall is built, that if enough moisture doesn't leave the wall, that during a deep freeze it would crack and create damage anyway. So I was thinking I was set up to fail just because I'm doing it so late. And another thing is, on the top of this wall there's some rebar sticking out. And ideally I planned on welding the rebar. You can't see it, but there's rebar sticking out of the bottom here. I planned on welding the rebar to the base, and that would provide a lot more strength and probably wouldn't have tipped over. So, lessons learned all over the place. And I'm going to leave this here and stare at it for a while, maybe weeks, months, I don't know, to remind myself of my lessons here. And it's interesting because the second wall, the one with the 5 on it, is still drying. That's been up for a month now. And this is still drying. If I get close here, you should see the difference in colors. Like right around here, this is all moisture. And it's getting smaller. In fact, if I go on the back side, and this is on the back side, a lot more sun hits this. And it's still here, but it's a little less. So, also you may see some white material coming out of here. I heard this was standard. It'll go away, but I hear it's standard when you're using Portland cement with dirt. So, lessons learned. I think there's a whole bunch. Disheartening, because I spent 2 days of manual labor putting it together, and I should have waited an extra day to take the forms off. I thought I had to take the forms off because it's got 3 nice days. I can't believe it's supposed to be 70 next 3 days in a row, and then it's going to get cold again, and I wanted to take advantage of the warm weather, because if the forms were on it, it wasn't going to dry like taking the forms off. So it should be a happy Friday, but I'd say it's not fully happy. A bit discouraging, but that's life when you play. And this is an experiment, and I'm happy with my other 2 walls, so a little bright light there. Adios.